Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Lone Depot Park. This is the game of the week on MLB The Show. It's the Washington Nationals going up against Chinese Taipei. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And on the hill today, Sean Murillo. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
C.J. Abrams, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike one.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate. I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Foul ball, still 0-2. And downstairs.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Jacob Young, the next to hit. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Ball. He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
And a strike on the outside edge.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustments. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Up the middle. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Josh Bell. Hitless in the first 2 games of the series. He's 0 for 8. That's to third, and that's just foul. Wood leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Just missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 outs. Sets him down looking. That's the first slider we've seen today, and it was almost unfair. Nationals leave one. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And on the mound for Washington in this one, Mitchell Parker.
Yeah, ZRA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And there's one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Left-hand batter waits. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase. Up with it, fires to first. And there's two gone following the strikeout.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
And the 1-0. Foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And it's going to wind up out of play.
Well, you can't give him two errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and it might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
And here is Troy Johnston. Gets under it and pops it up. Abrams. And that's the inning. Scoreless after one. And we're back. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Murillo back to work. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Just missed. Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
And quickly one away in the second. Here's the rookie third baseman, Brady House. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Swings through that one for strike one. No score here in the second. Cut on and missed. Good changeup right there. And the count is 0-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Next to hit for the Nats, Dylan Cruz. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And that misses. Ball one.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 out, space is empty. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Nationals go quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the power speed combo. Ward, Easton. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
At the plate, Nate Coe. That one down the line. Bell. He takes it on his own. Out. And that quickly 2 away.
The designated hitter, Len Sweet.
Now at the plate, Len Sweet had an RBI yesterday. One of the 2 runs they scored in the game. And first offering is fouled off. Fought off foul. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Miami, the batter now, Robert Hassel III.
The left fielder, Robert Hassel.
Hassel goes 6'1", 185 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2020. And that one a little below the knees, and that's ball one. That's to third, boots it, still manages a throw. The throw is late, and the defense comes away with nothing. And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close play, and we will take another look as well.
I couldn't tell in live action, that's for sure. And, you know, the umpire is so much closer to the play, and he thought he beat the throw, so we'll see.
So they have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York to make the call. Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for him. One down. Up now for Washington, Nasim Nunez. Right through there for a strike. Pitch misses there, and that is ball one. Top of the third, no score.
Ball. 2-1.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 2-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and there's 2 away. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. He's 0 for 1. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Two down, nobody on. He goes down looking. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here at Lone Depot Park as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the shortstop, Chad Edmonds. Hit on the ground to short. Abrams. Now the throw to first on the run. Low throw, pick, he's safe.
It's good hustle. And when talking about an emerging leader on a team, those are the things that are going to be necessary for him to do to set that example, you know, game in, game out.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Dot Pate.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team. He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Hauls it in for the out, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, center fielder.
And now here is Sam Harley. He's a guy who does it all.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Man at second. Lined in the left center. Base hit. Coming home. He'll score. Here's the tag, and he's out. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And a foul ball. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Got him swinging. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. On to inning number 4. Chinese Taipei lead it 1-0. New inning getting started, and stepping in is the speedy Jacob Young. Just missed.
Outside.
And that one fouled off. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And here's the DH for Washington, James Wood. Tap foul at the plate. Hard liner. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Josh Bell at the plate now. Went down on strikes his first time through. On the ground. And that goes foul. Young at first, one gone. Ground ball left side, could be two. One at second, and that's two. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. The Guardians on top here, 1-0. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Third baseman,
And there's a hit.
He was all over that one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And the batter now, Troy Johnston. First time up was a pop out. Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. Throw to second. Save.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
And that is out of play.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Yeah, that's fouled off. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Not close with that one. 1-1. And that eats him up. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Now it's the right fielder, Nate Coe. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And that one fouled off. 2 outs. Started to swing, held up. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. 1 run on 2 base hits. No errors and no one left on. On to the top of the 5th we go. Chinese Taipei out front 2-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Murillo back to work. Swing and a high fly ball right field. 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brady.
Next to hit, Brady House. Struck out swinging his first time. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
There's the swing and a miss.
Clearly is sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Great location with that 2-strike fastball. I tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times that location with 2 strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
And now the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. His first at bat was a strikeout. Missed with a changeup. 1-0. Knee high, that's in for a strike. And it is 2-1. Fastball for a strike.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Got him looking. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. And the Nationals gone in order. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses, struck him out. Chad Edmonds will hit next. A single and a run scored and a walk. Swing and he breaks his bat. That's a foul ball. There's the splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Ruiz collects, fires to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with a fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
Left field. Hassel on his way over. Brings it in, and that'll do it. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Robert Hassel III. Back up the... Oh, that got him! Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. Singy, that was a close play, and it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so you really can't blame them for wanting to take another look.
Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for him. Here's the second baseman, Nasim Nunez. Flied to right his first time. Swings through that. Nunez in his second season, 24 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Well, that's textbook pitching right there. I mean, he executed those first 2 pitches perfectly.
Next offering is downstairs. And a swing and a miss. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
So the lineup flips over for C.J. Abrams now.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line. Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Battling here as he fouls it away. That just misses, and the count 1-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Not in time.
He's in there.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit. That one got him pretty good, but perhaps the silver lining is that it got him in his non-throwing arm, Chris.
Yeah, assuming there's nothing broken in there, I think he should be able to shake this one off, but man, that can't feel good. He's going to have a pretty nice bruise at the very least, that's for sure.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jacob Young, 1 for 2. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Couple of singles back to back. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And now he looks it back to second. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Sean Murillo departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. John gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Now James Wood. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. So they get 4 hits in the inning, but can't score. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Guardians have the advantage, 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Sam Harley. In the air, foul off first. Bell makes the catch, and there's 1 down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Ben Lynn.
Now it's the second baseman, Ben Lynn.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That one misses. Ball 1. Line drive, base hit.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
1 gone, runner at first. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Yu Chang. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Lynn, the base runner at first with 1 out. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. Chinese Taipei on top, 2-0. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
Well, these Nats, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Foul ball there.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Missed inside with the curve. swings and misses. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Bases empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Runner on at first with one gone. Brady House getting ready to hit. Swung on, belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. See you later. His second of the year. It's 2-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now it's the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. One down, base is empty. Check swing went around, and the count even at 1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a miss, and that is strike 2.
1-2.
Still only one out here in the inning. Towards first, and foul ball. Just outside. Now 2-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Pitch misses, and now it's filled up 3-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Stays alive.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swinging at ball 4. That was off the outside edge.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
So up next, Robert Hassel III. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. On the ground, right side, and that one finds its way through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. but two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. 2-2 game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Number 50.
Number 50, DJ Cooley.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Troy Johnston. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
0-2 now. That one's upstairs, ball one. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that's in the dirt. 2-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's the left fielder, Ward Easton. Fouled off to the right. All tied up here at the bottom of the seventh. That one fouled off. Drilled out towards left center field. Young going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. So digging in, Nate Coe. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. That is the inning. Ready to begin the eighth, and now the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. John back to work. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
No ball. 2 strikes. One, two.
This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. That's one way to quiet the crowd. his second of the year, and now they're out in front. It's 3-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And now up for Washington, Jacob Young. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot.
Now pitching.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Christian Roa.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the eighth. That's a strike.
The real threats are coming up. Already giving up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
And that one is lifted in the air on the move, and it's caught for the out.
Now back, the designated hitter, James.
Next to hit for the Nats, James Wood, 1 for 3. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Johnston makes the catch, 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. In there, and it's 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. That's too low.
No.
Now 1-2.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Struck him out looking. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Jose A. Ferrer.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Action in the pen down there. Clayton Beater looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Number 31 getting cranked up as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. Way inside. On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Swing and a ground ball, and it's just foul. That was close. One down, base is empty. Late swing, foul to the left. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Dot Pate now at the plate. Sliced hard but foul. Swing and a foul out of play.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Hit in the air, left field. Nabs it, and that is the inning. Back here in Miami, all set to start the 9th in this one. And here's the catcher, Keibert Ruiz. Roa measures 5 feet 10 inches, 210 pounds, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. And that one's a little bit low, and that's ball one. Fly ball to right. Grabs it on the run, and there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And first offering is fouled off. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
Ball outside.
Way out front for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next one just misses, and the count's full. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sends it to first. Play is made, 2 out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Dylan Cruz digging in for the Nationals.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. And yes, he offered at it. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Up the middle. To first. Out. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. Nationals lead this one 3-2.
Now pitching for Washington.
Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now it's going to be Sam Harley. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Dives, but it's off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And even with his speed, they get the out. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Lynn in now, takes ball one off the plate. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Way outside. And it's 2-1. And that one fouled off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
One down, base is empty. The other way. He's got it, and there's two away.
Reaction time is so important in the majors, especially when you're dealing with line drives to third with good exit velo. You have to be ready for anything like she was right there.
So they're down to their final out. Here's the third baseman, Yu Chang. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Nationals hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.